Hello, my name is Levan Kirakosyan. I represent Group 2. We are a mix of two universities from our country, Armenia, National Polytechnic University of Armenia and Yerevan State University. So the objective for us was e-learning as a means of quality assurance in education. As we know, the engagement of students is getting rather low, and if we look at education from a business model, we can understand that we need some kind of way for our customers, our students, to become more engaged in their learning. So what can we do to make their engagement closer to what we want? The traditional methods do not work, as we understand, with students nowadays, because they are more aware of technology and they more likely spend their time using their software tools, their smartphones. So if we meet them where they are, I think that's a better place to understand what they want and what they need. So what are the reasons for implementing blended learning for students' point of view? Time flexibility and time management. With blended learning, students are given the option to be more flexible with their time. If they work, they can manage their education in the other hours. Self-organization helps students to understand if they work alone in the online world, they become more self-organized. Individual and teamwork. In blended learning, people are supposed to work both alone and in teamwork, and that's a key factor because sometimes students do not like to work alone. They need more coaching from their teachers. So the blended learning shows that they need to do that, and teamwork also improves their understanding of how the community works, how to go into communication with other persons, and of course improve written and technological skills and communication skills, as I already mentioned. So, e-moderation can be successfully implemented in various fields. What's the main objective? If we divide the task, it improves the engagement and focus of the students. Discussion in e-moderation platforms can improve, challenge new ideas and approaches to the subject. And also, e-moderator's main role is not only to answer the students' question, the lecturer or professor, but also to give a direction for the team to go. There are many tools to use for blended learning, and many of them are already used in our universities. For example, Moodle, project management tools, e-portfolios, etc. And I'm going to discuss some of them. The Moodle platform, which is not used in my university, National Polytechnic, we use Google Education, but as we can see from Arthur's point of view, they use it and it's quite successful. What the platform provides? It provides different type of activities and resources, and they are represented here. For example, forums, chats, where students can go and discuss things, and of course resources where they can collect books, URLs, files, etc. What are the main advantages of another learning method in blended learning? E-portfolios. E-portfolios give the opportunity for students to understand how they need to represent themselves, and in some way that's the key factor when they will go in the real world and to the employers, and they understand that they need to have a clear structure of their achievements, and in the outcome of that will be their more visibility, publicity, and it's going to be useful both for students and graduates in their application to the employment in the real world. And of course there are some challenges and advantages. Here is the concept of online portfolio, how it's going to go. It's of course we need the definition of context, after that organization, contents, formal design, feedback and grading, of course, and access. This is the process of how teachers and students, teachers and professors can assess online portfolios of their students, and integration of online portfolios seems like an important factor in our universities. As for us, we don't use them, we only use for our teachers and our professors, but I think it's going to greatly improve the overall quality of student engagement in their classes. Go ahead. So the other tool to use is multimedia, and as you can see, we made a small video in one of our classes, and if we play it now.
Hello everyone, I'm participant from Yerevan State University. I'm invited to be in Graz in the frame of PRINTeL project.
Hello, I'm Levon. I'm from Armenia and we are here to learn about blended learning.
Hello to everyone. I am Christina. I'm from Armenia and I'm happy to be here as a part of this project.
I'm excited to be here and have the opportunity to share this all knowledge with my colleagues, knowledge to gain here, and this is very useful information about blended learning, about e-portfolio activities in the context of analyzed theory, and I will use this opportunity to be much more experienced. Thank you all staff.
So, what's the project management can do in education? As we discussed yesterday with the presenter, this is for me. This is a new approach for education, and the benefits for students can be understanding how it improves the real world, and if students are given real tasks and they need to present real projects, they understand how the real world is and are more ready to go there. And it can greatly improve their confidence in organizational and management skills. And there are many software tools to use, and I think we're going to concentrate on Trello in our universities, as we don't have licenses for Asana or Jira, and if we'll see if Trello will not be enough, but I think it will. We're going to discuss the license, buying license. And as a summary, innovative solutions such as e-learning is the key answer in keeping both students and teaching staff engagement, which itself will make sure to keep the quality of education at the competitive level. And as a conclusion, I would like to add that we don't need to be afraid of technology, and it's not going to be problem solving, as it will not. Face-to-face communication will always be a key factor in education. But if we implement technology in the right manner, it can greatly improve the engagement of students and overall quality of education. Thank you very much.
Thank you, dear friends from Armenia. Very interesting, I think. Any comments or questions from the group? Okay, so obviously you took away some useful information on how to continue with your e-learning activities.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
For sure. Okay, good.